Good morning. It's Saturday morning. Super Saturday. I still gotta put my bra on. I'm all cleaned up and ready to roll. It's in the 40s this morning, which is glorious because in a couple days it is not. It's gonna be like in the 20s. I have somebody sitting here right in the corner watching me. When I got home from taking Nikki home last night, on Facebook I kept seeing people talking about an accident out by the truck stop, which is not far from here. There was an accident. Anybody know what's going on? And then I didn't think anything of it. And then Dad came home last night and he goes, Billy Babs totaled his car. And I'm like, what? He goes, he was in an accident by the truck stop. I'm like, that was him. Him and his wife were on their way to the Legion on the highway. And somebody just pulled out and T-boned them. They didn't look. They didn't pay attention to look. So they got home from the hospital about 9:30 last night. Just banged up and bruised. Thank goodness they're okay. Because Dad said they were sitting there and they weren't showing up and it was getting closer to time for cards. And they usually always call, Dad said, if they're going to be running a few minutes late. No call. They tried to call him, no answer. And then they heard that there was an accident down there and one of the cars was black. So one of the car players, Tom, took off. By the time he got to the wreck, all the people had been cleared out, but it was Bill and Fran's, one of the Bill and Fran's car, the black one. So just thank goodness they're okay. I'm sure today they're feeling wonderful. My cousin Barb will be here in about 15 minutes. Then we're gonna go on an adventure. Usually this morning I'd be going to get that glorious iced coffee and baked goods from our baked good lady, but I messaged her yesterday going, just so you know, we're not coming. We're okay. We just have other plans. It really happens, but yeah, I'm still waking up, honestly. My brain's still not firing on all cylinders. Now I get the bra on, feed her breakfast because she's staring at me. Oh, you're going to walk away? All right. She's calm. She's going to go over there and lay down. Right in the middle of the bed. Do you need me to move that? Is that in your way? She's not paying attention to me. Like I don't exist. I just think she can't hear me. You're going to get a new litter box either tonight or tomorrow. Oh, she's curling up. She don't care about breakfast. She's going to take a bath. All right. Okay. Stacy, shut it. 3 minutes. All right. See you when we're out and about. We haven't left yet, but Dad's talking to his friend who was in the accident. Hearing what happened and telling him about his side. He said, we even all said a prayer for you at cards last night because we were all worried. So, yeah. Waiting for my cousin to get here still. I just got my thermal on. Put money in my purse. Ready to go. Look at all the leaves. Dad's coming out here with his leaf blower. But it's a little damp today, so I think they'll stick to the deck, but I'm not sure. My cousin's going to be here in a few. She's just down the road. Dad's got to why does he always put the lid on this backwards? Let's turn it around. There we go. All right. I need to get a new one of those. I have one in the house. I got to change that out. Maybe in the springtime. That'll last through the winter-ish. Okay, time to load up. He's de-leafing the van. Him and that leaf blower. That's hang on, I'll turn you around. That's a battery powered one. There was a leaf blower and weed eater. And when we bought it, then we bought one for my grandma too. She wanted one too, so we got a set for her because it's a real light and it's easy for him to carry because some of the other ones are really heavy. So he loves that little thing. He has an electric one too that's a little more powerful, but this one does a good job. He uses it in the wintertime too. Like if we have a real light snow, he'll just blow the snow off the vehicle. I'm in here trying to get it warm in the van. It ain't too bad. It's 43. So I'll take it. 43 is better than, being below freezing. Then he goes, when's Notre Dame play today? I hear him go, do you have your phone? And at the moment I did not. I said I don't, but I will in a minute. So I went back to my room. And I said, what do you want to know? He goes, when's the game today? Because Notre Dame plays Navy today. And Dad likes both teams, so I don't think he'll be sad no matter who wins. He doesn't care. And they're playing here. So they're playing just down the road at Notre Dame. Because they had 4 big buses come in from the airport of the Navy guys. Because they had a police escort. Somebody filmed it. I don't know who. Somebody who was at a stoplight, and then they had everything stopped, and all of a sudden, woo, 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 bus, 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 bus. So he'll be watching that tonight. I'm just a yacker today, man. I'm a yacker. I'm glad Bill called this morning because the phone rang and it said, Hey Babs. And I'm like, Dad, it's Bill. But yeah, I guess they were going down the highway minding their own business. And then a guy went through the stop sign and just plowed into their side. And nobody got hurt except for vehicles and little bumps and bruises. He was supposed to work, what was he supposed to work today? No, there's a fish fry today. And Dad's like, don't go down to the fish fry. Just stay home and rest. But knowing Bill, he'll probably go down to the fish fry. That was their only vehicle, so I don't know what they're doing. They had an Impala, a black Impala he bought in 2012 when it was brand new, and they put over 220 some odd thousand miles on that car. They love that car. Now that car is totaled. Now he's coming around the other side. He's just out there just blowing leaves everywhere. He's back there. Here he comes. So yeah, thankful they're okay. All right, now we're gonna hit the road when she gets here. Bye. I didn't record anything in the Amish store because it was crazy busy, wasn't it?
Very.
Very busy. And a lot of the super sales were gone by the time we got there. Because apparently it had specials on chicken and bacon and ribs, and bacon and ribs were gone. They did have a nice chunk of, what was it, 5 pounds mozzarella?
Mozzarella for 10,
for
$9.99.
$9.99. We did not get one. Dad got some pepper jack cheese. You got a pepper jack?
I got a pepper jack.
We got some rolls, meat spread. You got popcorn, I saw.
I got popcorn.
Did you buy it there before?
I got my Happy Salt.
Yeah, Happy Salt.
Yeah, I like my Happy Salt.
Yeah. Now we're getting gas, and we're gonna go to a craft bazaar, but there was no place to park. So we're gonna check out another one, and if we don't go there, fine.
Yep, we tried.
And it's been rainy and not rainy, and rainy and not rainy.
Now we're not rainy.
But it looks like it could be rainy. Yeah. But here comes Dad. We got gas. We're going. We found a craft bazaar. We're at a VFW. We're getting ready to go in to look at all the pretties. That was a cute little bazaar. I came out, Barb was behind me, and then she goes, where'd Uncle Neil go? So she's back looking for him. Because originally he was right behind us, and then he vanished. So I just got in the van. None of us bought any kind of pretties. Oh, here comes Dad. Now Barb's not with him. Where'd Barb go? Oh, okay. I'm like, man, now here comes one, the other one's gone. All right, we're going to be heading out. Now we're having Mexican food. I think they're going to give us burritos. I'll show you when it comes out. We haven't ordered yet, but this is always good. I forgot. There's Dad and his what used to be a burrito. There's Barb and what used to be her chick on the beach. Here's my leftovers to take home. Yeah. Having a few more chips. Home. Someone's having treats, so she's happy. It's so funny because my cousin Barb's like, her grandson Cameron just bought a house out in the country in the town next to us, and his best friend bought a house here. Barb kept saying he's saying it's off Shermer Parkway, so I knew it was in my neighborhood back here. So we cruised by the house on Shermer, sign still up, house is empty. We went up another road, that house is still empty and for sale. And then we come and cruise around, and my best friend Christy's parents' house had his, it was, there were a few cars there, but one was his work vehicle. And I'm like, oh, Connor got Christy's old house. I said, Barb, I know that house very, very well. I said, see that sun porch in the back? Her dad added that. And, I was telling her, I'm like, it's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. The basement used to have a couple rooms, but I think an owner in the last 20 years it's all one big open basement. So there's a lot of potential in the basement. Because I used to have it half, and there was a 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, and a storage room, and then one big open space. But now it's one huge open space. So we got to the house. I showed her the pictures from the listing to see the house. I said, the kitchen looks pretty much like I did when I was young. I said, here's the dining room and the living room, the sun porch, and the yard. So, and it sold for $230,000. It's not a bad house in this neighborhood for a 3-bed, 2.5 bath house with a decent yard and a sun porch and a full basement and a garage. So I thought that was funny. So I got home, I texted Christy. I'm like, hey, my cousin's best friend bought your old house. So yeah, that was funny. Boy, I know that house so well. Kitty, you don't know how that house at all. It was way before your day. Way before your day. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm going to lay down with my kitty. Bye. Dad's just watching the Notre Dame Navy game. Just started. He's going Navy this time. And my one cousin Jana, she's working over there at the Blue Star Mothers have a booth. It raises money for the organization, and they sell food and snacks, and I don't know what all's in their concession stand, but a lot of different things. So she will have gotten there like at noon, 1 o'clock, to get the whole crew. They're all volunteers. It's a long day for her. Long day. But back to my dad's friend's accident that they had. Because from what I said earlier, it was what we had heard, but Bill had told Dad that they were going along. A guy was going to turn out. He didn't quite get right in the middle of the T-bone, which is good, because then Fran would have got hurt more. He hit their back quarter panel and spun them around into a ditch. But then the front end of their car took out a sign. So, are you listening to my story? It's just crazy how quickly something can happen. But we had a fun day today. It would rain, it would not rain, and that was nice. I just had some of my leftovers from the Mexican place. I still have some left. We were going to go to a veteran's breakfast tomorrow, but we're just gonna stay in the next couple days. Because we have so much in the refrigerator, we gotta get out of there, so. Yeah, I don't really feel like getting up in the morning anyway. We were just talking about it when we were eating dinner. It feels like it's 11 o'clock at night. In actuality, it's 7:40. Excuse me. The hiccups have been, I had them for like 20 minutes this morning. Laying in bed. I haven't had the hiccups that long in a while. I'm like, you better go away. She's over there taking a bath. But I'm not going to vlog anything tomorrow, so I figured I would just do this clip, wrap this up, and then load what all we did today. It was so crazy there, so I didn't really film anything in the store. Because when we pulled in, I'm like, oh, holy moly. Holy moly. I just ate half of one of my little black raspberry rolls after dinner. So good. I'll have the other half for breakfast. Now, it's not late enough. Later on, I will take my last pill of the night, which is my amitriptyline, which helps it's for my fibromyalgia. Oh, we've got to go get stuff at the pharmacy. I called the pharmacist yesterday, and I said, hey, I see that I have some prescriptions in. I have this one and this one, but this one my doctor changed me off of because that medicine sucks. And she starts laughing. I said, so I don't need that one. She goes, okay, I'll pull it out of your bag. I said, okay. Me no likey that one. I love our pharmacy. They're so nice. It's just a small little family-run place. Why are you I'm just yakety yak. Don't talk back. Boom, boom. All right, I'm gonna put this clip on here and wrap this up and get this do its thing, wiggly waggly. I am not making any sense now. I'm kind of tired. My brain isn't hitting on all cylinders right now. Bye.